Sherlock, the Great Mouse Detective. Wait, no, it's Basil, the Great Mouse Detective. Okay, so as you already know, I'm guessing that you already know, that this is another film that I really enjoyed when I was a wee little boy. Wee child. Yeah, I'm not Scottish. And after watching it now, I have to say that Sherlock, Basil, the Great Mouse Detective, is actually still a pretty decent film when I am adulterated. Okay, so the film follows this mouse that's called Basil, and he lives underneath Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson. I mean, there's like a 5-second cameo with them in it, but you know that this mouse is basically Sherlock. He plays violin, he's eccentrically British, and he's a frickin' genius. I mean, this mouse makes me feel stupid. Yeah. He is joined by Dr. Dawson, who's just come back from Afghanistan, or anyway, we know this because Basil tells us with his eccentric, "Oh, I can see that you are from Afghanistan and you're a surgeon because that stitching on your jacket is only done by a surgeon," and that's whatever. It's awesome. I love it when films do that. But anyway, yeah, he's joined by Dr. Dawson, who has discovered this little girl called Olivia Flavisham, whose father has been kidnapped, and, you know, Basil wants to find out why. So you then find out that Mr. Flavisham has been kidnapped by the evil Dr. Rattican, and this guy's amazing. I love Dr. Rattican. He is brilliant. I mean, as a villain, he's awesome. As a cartoon character, he's awesome. He's just a really cool character. And he basically wants to become king. And I'm not going to spoil how he does it, but he wants to become king. It's cool. That's the story. Basic, simple, easy to follow. And that's what's so good about it. Because it's a crime thriller for kids. Epic. I have to say, that's one of the best things this film has got it going for itself. I mean, it's the fact that it's a crime thriller for kids, so, you know, it's got all those aspects of clue finding and putting pieces together, and at the same time, it's actually really simple to follow, so kids are going to have no trouble following everything. I mean, I followed everything, and I'm retarded. But sadly, at the same time, this film is really short. It bugs me. I mean, it basically follows this. Meet Basil, find clue, find Rattican. That's it. And it's really annoying, because I was hoping that there would be some twisty-turnies. It is pretty cool. I mean, I still love the film, but they've dumbed it down too much, if you kind of get what I mean. I mean, it's for kids, but it's really dumbed down if you're watching it as an adult, or as a teenager, or as someone who's beyond the age of 8. Well, I'm pushing it there. So, you know, it's still a crime thriller, or not really a thriller, it's still a crime film. It's just quite dumbed down. But I still love it. The characters are really good, apart from Dr. Flavisham. He is just completely made redundant throughout the film. You see him like 4 times throughout the film, and he's just completely redundant. Even though he's quite a key part in the story, you know, yeah, redundant, pointless, didn't need him at all. Other than that, all the characters I really enjoyed. I mean, I loved Basil. He was just, he's brilliant. I loved him as a protagonist. He's so good. He's eccentric. He's, "No, yes, Dawson, I found a clue." Awesome. Dawson is the sensible one of the lot, as you know, because Sherlock was always the insane opium head. Watson, on the other hand, was always good. You know, he was calm, he was collected, typically British. And Dawson is like that in this film. He's cool. He's a cool sidekick. He's the sort of sidekick that makes you feel better about yourself when you feel down, which is what happens later on in the film. Rattican, such a good enemy. So good. He's brilliant. He is up his own arse. He's brilliant. I mean, he hates it when people call him rats. When people call him a rat. When people call him a rat, they get fed to his chubby cat. How awesome is that? So despite this film being really short and it kind of dumbing down all of the crimey bits of it, it's still a great film to watch. I mean, I laughed a lot. Fidget is the greatest just character ever. He's a peg-legged bat who's also retarded. Love it. Yeah, Fidget's amazing. He's just the comedy value of the entire film. He's brilliant. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, it's all nostalgia, so either way, I'm going to love this film. But I recommend you watch it if you haven't watched it. It's a great Walt Disney film. But just bear in mind, not all British people talk like this. We are not all extremely posh and eccentric. Anyway, people, before I go, what's your favourite let's say, Sherlock film. I mean, there's been a couple. You can have the new ones, old ones. You can even have Sherlock-related films. What's your favourite Sherlock film? Let me know down there. I'll get back to you. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel. I love you all. I'll see you on my next video.